Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm W Who's Reacts here. Now we're gonna react to 10 reasons why the WWE is dying, and it's of course by Bruce Bliss himself. Now I know this video is a year old, but it still matters to me because it makes sense now that you think about it. This company is slowly dying in its own way because Vince just proves to us that he's never gonna get this company on the right track. Not only did you want to wait until 2019 to go back to 2 hours on Raw, but you just showed yourself just how selfish you can be. Because you don't even care about the fans at all. I mean, let's just say I'm not surprised because this is Vince McMahon at his best. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get things cracking about listening to our boy Bruce Blitz. Now I do have to warn you, there are some curse words in his videos. I mean, of course he's known for that, so what you expect? All right, in 3, 2, 1.
What do you get if you subscribe to BlitzSportsNetwork.com? Passionate rants and debates, WWE and sports, news, analysis, and rumors daily in the Blitz team.
All right, I'm gonna
WWE
skip
Raw,
the intro
SmackDown, and pay.
and just get on with the video because I'm not used to intros. I just like to get down to the business.
All right, welcome into this top 10 video. I had the members of BlitzSportsNetwork.com help me out with this. Everyone gave their reasons. So some hardcore wrestling fans weighed in on this topic. And I am going to run through the top 10 reasons why the WWE sucks right now and the WWE is dying. Now, are they at risk of closing the fucking doors tomorrow? No. But what's happened is there's been a process of which that the WWE's audience has shrunk big time. And these are facts. This is not, someone just, is talking as a disgruntled fan. These are facts. On a week-to-week basis, if you compare the WWE viewership that given week to the viewership from 2 or 3 years ago, they routinely are down 1 million viewers or over 1 million viewers just in the last 2-3 years.
I mean, they don't even do, live shows like they used to because there's not enough people going in. And this is how you know Vince is really in his own mind.
Why is it that all of these people have given up these people that have been ignored, by the way? We'll get to that in a little bit. But why is it that they're leaving? Why are they giving up on the WWE? Well, we're going to run through the top 10 reasons. And I'm going to start out with some honorable mentions that did not make the cut. Now, all of these reasons, in my opinion, are all relevant because these are complaints that the WWE's consumers have. So here we go. Here's your honorable mentions, and there's a number of them. The commentating sucks. The commentating's job is to get you more excited about the product, to tell the story, to fill in the blanks, to do all sorts of things. And the commentating.
Hey man, I want to see it too, man. If you ever post some videos of you drawing, man, do it.
Was so great at getting you excited about what was going on in the ring, and he was also really, really good at driving home the big key moments. And giving you those memorable calls. Now you've got guys like Michael Cole and Tom Phillips, and these guys are fucking trash. You've got heel announcers putting over babyface. There's so many problems with the commentating. Honorable mention. Lack of continuity. There's a lot of times where WWE does things within their storylines, within the confine of the storylines, that doesn't make any sense, or that completely
doesn't.
Something that happened just a number of months ago. To give you an example, Seth Rollins injures Finn Balor, right, in a match, and then, sure enough, lo and behold, they're teaming up when Finn Balor comes back from his injury. They just completely forgot about it. I could give you so many examples, but a lack of continuity, and there's a lack of continuity in specific episodes. Just in one episode, forget months of continuity, just in one episode, there's continuity. No character development. There's a lot of wrestlers that the WWE doesn't seem like they give a damn about developing their character. And it just becomes really stale, and these characters start to become an eyesore on the product because the WWE does nothing to develop their characters. You've heard Stephanie McMahon and others within the WWE talk about their target audience And you've heard a saying from the WWE that, they have a show that there's something for everyone on the show. Well, in a lot of cases, shows that try to cater to everyone
No,
don't end up doing
no,
very well. They don't have a specific target audience, and it
they
seems
don't.
like they're trying to burn the
Because it
candle at
seems
too
to be
many
targeting
ends.
kids
And the
now
target audience
more on the
probably
children
not a winning formula for the
than
WWE. Whereas other
adults
shows
and
have a
teenagers
specific
all
target audience, maybe a
alike.
secondary and a third tier
So
target audience. And a lot of times when you bring in that target audience in a key demo, it brings along everyone else with them, right? So they're probably trying to please too many people. There's a true lack of stars. You think about The Rock, you think about Stone Cold Steve Austin, you think about Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, and so on and so forth. You don't have those larger-than-life stars in the WWE today. And there's many reasons for that. Maybe a lack of freedom when it comes to these performers.
it's a lack of everything. So
over, where they're trying to follow a script. Maybe a lack of talent in that sense, a talent that translates, to a wider audience. You don't have those big stars. And actually, some of the reasons in the top 10 are a big reason why you don't have the larger-than-life stars today. There's no competition to force the WWE to push its limits. In the past, there was. You had ECW, you had WCW. They don't have that competition now that really forces them to push their limits, and they become like the fat cat who's just sitting there, has collected all the money, he's eating all the things. They become lazy. The WWE does not seem interested in trying to push the limits. When you watch their shows, it comes off as a status quo show. It just looks like, they just put together the show this week, copy and pasted last week's show with some different characters in the different time slots. They don't seem like they're really trying to push any limits. Mid-card championship belts mean nothing. This was a big one among a bunch of Blitz team members. Really irritated with the way the WWE treats the mid-card championship belts. We all know that's been going on for a long time, but we all remember the days when, an Intercontinental Champion meant something, being a tag team champion meant something. But there's been so many times where they take that second-tier champion and they have them come out there and just lay down in non-title matches. They don't truly build up, those championship belts properly. There's some feuds that are okay, but for the most part, the WWE doesn't appear to give a shit about the mid-card championships. Well, unless it's on one of their golden boys, that is. There's a lot
I am so sorry about that, guys.
Diversity with wrestlers who are booked strong. And this was a big one for some folks. There's some folks who even threw out the R word racist. They felt that the way certain wrestlers are treated within the WWE compared to others, it's not entertaining to them. They want someone that they can identify with. I think that goes for a lot of people. You want someone you can, like for instance, I'll give you a great example, Conor McGregor in MMA. You look at the excitement behind the Irish fan base when it comes to Conor McGregor, because that's, he fights for the Irish.
Which is something you don't see in the WWE nowadays.
You look at combat sports, that's been a big thing in combat sports for a number of years, and the WWE does not push, when you really look at it, the guys that they push to the top aren't very diverse. And there's a lot of people that just grow frustrated with that and move on because there's no one they can identify with at the top of the show. Another one was not giving a fuck about kayfabe on social media. Could you imagine Andre the Giant ripping off the crucifix off Hulk Hogan's chest, and then 3 or 4 days later, you go on social media and you see Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan out sightseeing together? Can you imagine Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock cutting a big promo for a WrestleMania match, and then a few days later, you see them on social media taking pictures together in a restaurant?
They do that all the time.
Understand that kayfabe's,
it was like that back then, and it's still going on today.
Have been smartened up to the business
before
to a degree,
and now that they have social media.
At the end of the day, it does something to a viewer psychologically when you have a monster, for one example, and Braun Strowman talking about how he wants to destroy Roman Reigns, and then you see him and Roman Reigns out sightseeing together. This happens way too often with a number of wrestlers, not just Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. And fans would like to see wrestlers at least try to respect kayfabe, on social media a little better. And then another one that was a big one before we get to the top 10. This is the last honorable mention. Exploitation of charity. You had Stephanie McMahon come out and put out a tweet talking about how philanthropy is the future of marketing. And there's a lot of folks who look at what the WWE does with the charity and just say that's bullshit. You're using charity to try to get your wrestlers over. And it's not right. Stop exploiting charity for gain. You know, you're trying to use this
Yeah, I know,
to
right?
give your wrestler a good name.
It's crazy.
And in a lot of cases, it's just blatant. And it leaves a bad taste in a lot of viewers' mouths. And a lot of this stuff in the honorable mentions list just goes ignored and gets brushed off. But these are real problems people have with the fucking WWE. So we get to number 10. And you could list these any way you want. But I just kind of put these in order the best I could. You know, someone argued 10 could be 2, 2 could be 8, you know, whatever, but the top 10 reasons, right? Bad promos. People are sick and fucking tired of tuning into Monday Night Raw or WWE SmackDown or even NXT or, you know, whatever have you, and watching these guys try to cut a promo. You are accustomed to, as a wrestling fan, or even as someone who's a super casual wrestling fan, to expecting wrestlers or sports entertainers, as WWE likes to call them, to be larger than life. And when they get on that mic, they're going to be intense. They're going to look like they're pissed off, or they're going to be, you know, just like the
promos.
and Ric Flair. They're really going to go into their promo and really
micromanagement causes that.
But now
it's been like that since forever, bro.
Scripted,
right? I just don't understand.
They're lame. They're corny. They're stupid. You know, it makes when these guys are cutting a promo, it almost comes off as being lazy. There's no intensity with the promos, and then they definitely don't come off as being badasses or larger than life anymore. So it's a combination of bad acting with, you know, having wrestlers try to recite a script rather than coming up with the promo on their own. And at the end of the day, you watch a promo with the WWE today, you listen to a promo, and they lack authenticity.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't feel like the wrestler believes what they're fucking saying. It's extremely boring, and, you know, it looks like these guys are just going through the motions and reciting their scripts more often than not, so the promos fucking suck.
I have to pause the video. Promo are terrible, like John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Jason Jordan. Oh, yeah, they all suck, because I just feel like today's society, we have to learn how to accept things, but to me, I don't. When it comes to guys like, you know, Cena, Reigns, and, you know, all the other big guys that Vince thinks that we want, but we don't. And not only that, I feel as if, you know, Reigns' promos are still the same. It's basically the same thing since 2015. Cena actually has more freedom with his promos. Yeah, he does, but he says the same crap over and over again. He's been saying the same thing for years. I mean, the way that, here's the thing, veterans like Stone, like Austin, Taker, Rock, H, I mean, at least when they say their promos, it doesn't sound stupid and corny like Cena does. Because I just feel as if, you know, that had you come out saying the same thing over and over again, it's actually getting to the point where you just want to stop watching wrestling for good because of those promos Vince McMahon is having these people doing. It's like nothing about seeing promos like that can actually get you interesting, pumped, or even excited for that matter. And I feel like in Roman Reigns' case, his is actually the worst. Less promo, more action. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm gonna get to a few reasons why this company is dying too by the end of the video. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that as well. Wait a minute.
Number 9. This is a big one for a lot of people. Oversaturation. There are just too many shows. It's too hard to keep up with it. Raw is too long. They've got a 3-hour Raw. Here, for instance, there's some weekends where you will get a WWE NXT takeover on a Saturday night, right? And then you'll have a WWE pay-per-view on a Sunday night, right? And then on Monday night, you've got a 3-hour Raw. And then Tuesday night, there's a 2-hour SmackDown. And then on Wednesday night, they've got, and don't forget, 205 Live, an hour show after SmackDown. And then on Wednesday night, they have NXT. It's just too much. The WWE literally burns its fans out, and the oversaturation is a huge problem with a lot of fans.
That's almost
because they feel
15
like
hours
they can't
every
keep
day.
up.
I mean, it's almost 15 hours every week.
People gotta
So
get to sleep for work.
sit through it.
People
Yeah,
have
it
stuff
is,
going
man.
on in their houses.
Not only
And
that,
the
but their pay-per-views as well
is
is
just
very hard to even
oversaturating
watch.
with their product.
I don't even got the
And you combine that
WWE
with the
network,
fact that a
so
lot
I don't
of
have
people
time
don't
to
think their
be
product is
paying
very
no
good
bills
as
and
far as quality. So when you have bad quality
Fuck, I'm
and
getting sick or
oversaturation
something.
in combination, the
it's
oversaturation
probably due to
becomes
the
an
weather,
even bigger
though.
problem,
Sorry, y'all.
and people
But
will
still,
peel off and stop watching. All right, now we move to number 8. Vince McMahon is out of touch.
very out of touch. I can't stand this nigga every time I watch him on
He
TV.
always has the final
Or
say.
people making
And
videos,
his final
parodies,
say often
or
goes against
even
fans'
interviews
wishes.
with him because
And just based
he thinks
on,
he knows what he's doing with
what
his company
insiders
nowadays,
have
but
said when you're talking
he
about
kills
people
it for
who've
me.
worked with him, when you're talking about those in the
That should have been
know,
rate higher. Yeah,
Vince McMahon
it should have
often
though.
push what he wants rather than what the fans want. Now, some people would say, well, Vince McMahon's
My
a
point
genius.
exactly.
He's
I'd be
pro
saying the
wrestling.
same
Look
thing
what he
he'd
did
be
with
saying.
WrestleMania. Look what he did with pro wrestling, taking it to an international platform. I'm sorry, but let's just look at it for what it is. A 70-year-old man is not going to be in touch in most cases, in probably almost every case.
Vince always
a
made
70-year-old man
Vince
is
always
not
make a
gonna be
bad
in touch
decision.
with
Triple
the
H should
key
run WWE.
demographics. In fact,
Let
he's
me
not gonna be
pause
in
for
touch
this
with-
also. I heard that Vince McMahon is planning on bringing back the XFL. If you guys don't know what XFL is, it's basically a copy paste of the NFL of the National Football League. So Vince McMahon is basically doing way too much by trying to reboot the XFL. If you're doing that while it's PG, I bet you $1 million none of them niggas would want to watch that crap. Even I wasn't even a fan of it back then. I just thought it was just horrible. So, to be quite honest, this may sound crazy to you all, but what if Disney actually bought the WWE? If they were to change their TV ratings to TVPGL language, which means they can say what they want, as long as they don't go overboard using the F-bombs and, stuff like that. I think Disney would have definitely made this company a bit better. So, that's just my overall thought. I'm not actually legit thinking about it, though. I'm just saying what would happen if they actually bought the company from Vince McCancer.
Many demographics. He also ignores what the fans want. He ignores the core audience.
He does.
He's very flippant about the core audience.
He does.
I remember after the canceled WWE Network movement, after Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble.
More like Defiance. Yeah, that too, bruh.
And he said, yeah, they're mad because Santa Claus didn't come, but they're going to keep watching. Well, based on the viewership numbers, a lot of the fans that actually threaten to stop watching end up stop watching.
I did too.
But he just ignores it, and he continues to push his
I did
agenda.
too.
It's all about Vince McMahon's agenda, and we're talking about an entertainment show.
I think to me, apologies if I keep stopping the video. I stopped watching wrestling like late last year because, like you said, because of the stuff that Vince McMahon is doing. Like I did when Cena went off with Kane at Elimination Chamber 2012. Yeah, man. I remember you told me that a while back. No, actually, that was last year. I remember you telling me that. But still, I stopped watching wrestling late last year because the stuff that Vince McMahon is doing. Trying to bring back the XFL, rebooting its crap. Not only that, but he's basically trying to make money out of it like he always does, expects us to accept his product, but knowing how crap his product is, I don't think it's going. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to get any better no time soon. If you keep at it with this nonsense. So when I said I was going to stop watching wrestling, I meant every word of it. Even my friend Malcolm, he keeps on calling me about what happened on Raw and SmackDown. I just don't care anymore. Yeah, Brock Lesnar is better than Cena, but he's a lousy champion because I don't like part timers when they keep coming back and get everything handed to them. I don't. Bliss just tweeted 2018 WWE the worst thing on TV. It is. That's why I'm no longer watching it. Let me just say this. I believe by in 2 days, I think Monday is the 11th, right? If it is, let me know. Cause I said that I was gonna do some live streaming on my live reactions on my on this channel of Monday Night Raw because of Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler coming back as a commentary. I'm commentating team for one night only, but it's a good thing that he signed a 3-year contract with the WWE, so that way he would keep. He would kept me interested in Raw. So TNA did it better than WWE. Yeah, they did, man. But nowadays TNA just sucks. You got so many good wrestlers coming in and out of TNA, going into WWE, and plus, WWE is basically doing the same thing by hiring good talents, misusing them, mistreats them, made them useless people, and then all of a sudden you got fans complaining, and they'll ask for a release, and boom, they're out of here. So the WWE and TNA are like hot potatoes. So main problem with Impact is that when people give up on WWE, they give on wrestling as a whole. Yeah, I think wrestling needs to be dead because it's just not as entertaining as it was back then. So
routinely go against the wishes of the fans, and the fans can see a clear direction with the show. And you know what they do? They stop investing their time in your product. So Vince McMahon is out of touch is number 8. Number 7, they try to fit square pegs in round holes. This happens quite often on the WWE. You have guys who can't talk who are put on the mic regularly.
Like Roman.
You have guys who can't wrestle who are put in main events.
Like Roman.
They don't put on good matches. Fan favorites are given half-ass booking. So you have a fan favorite, the fans are ready to get behind him, the fans really, would support this wrestler and buy their
because that's what Vince does. He assaults people in challenges.
And instead of trying to put the square peg in the obvious square
like
hole,
Cesaro, yeah,
it into the
like
round hole in the mid card.
I don't like what they did to him. He had so much potential, but him teaming up with Sheamus is actually a bad idea. I don't like them two together. Period.
Throw him in the main event square hole. This happens all the time with the WWE. They are constantly forcing things upon the fans that they don't want.
Ruining him. Yeah, they did.
For example, in sports, you have great trainers in boxing history.
Vince just doesn't know when to stop.
Stewart,
like, just give it up, nigga.
If you're talking about MMA, you've got Greg Jackson. There's been many great trainers throughout the years in MMA. Of course, the Gracies. And then you look at like basketball, Phil Jackson. You go to football, a Bill Walsh, a Joe Gibbs, a Bill Belichick. You could throw, as far as basketball, you could throw Greg Popovich in there. What great coaches do and what great managers do when it comes to baseball or any other sport you want to name is they take a player and they recognize a player's weakness and they say, okay, we're going to design plays that do not exploit my player's weakness, that hide the player's weakness, and that really features their strengths. And far too often with the WWE, you see with their talents, and again, Vince McMahon has the final say, so you wouldn't argue he's a Phil Jackson when it comes to getting the most out of his talent. He will take these talents and he's featuring their weaknesses while not displaying their strengths. You know, great wrestlers are getting 2-minute matches. You know, guys who aren't good on the mic are given microphones to start the show in a 20-minute talking segment. There's too much of this.
Vince is the equivalent of Chip Kelly with the Eagles.
And that's number 7.
Use guys to their weakness.
Kind of a good segue there. Because
yeah, I remember all too well, bro. All too well.
Not enough action, right?
There's never enough action, especially like Raw and SmackDown. I mean, all you have is just a bunch of people talking on the microphones, cutting promos, backstage segments, in-ring segments.
Every week.
It's just
the same format.
Not enough action, like Bruce said.
The match styles are extremely redundant. These signature move match styles. You know, then they get to a pay-per-view, we'll do some kickouts of finishers. You know, you have stripped down in-ring psychology. The storytelling in the ring is very basic and redundant. Gimmick matches have been watered down big time.
Shows opening up with a 30-minute talking segment. Yeah, that's like that every single episode of Monday Night Raw, and it's really irritating the heck out of me. That's why I don't even watch Raw or SmackDown anymore because of it.
It looks like a show that's put together with a copy and paste script. The pay-per-views.
And besides, TV is not even that good anyway, so that's why I don't even watch TV anymore. I just watch YouTube and play my video games, so that's it. I don't watch no more TV because there's too much dumb reality shows.
People come out and talk for 20 fucking minutes.
Starting the show with Stephanie is the work.
You know, let's go back to
mega worse. Mega worse.
So they're out there boring you to death with bad scripted promos. And it goes on and on and on. And it's the same format as the last, 182 weeks or whatever. And then you get a match. The match starts. The match goes for 1 minute. You go to a fucking commercial. You come back from the commercial, the guy's in a chin lock. You know, it is a redundant, boring style of a show. And it's the same show every week, just different individuals in different slots in the same fucking format. So too much talking, not enough action, too predictable. Number 5, backstage scenes and outside area scenes, like outside of the arena, are boring. They don't do them as much as they used to.
Reputation is another problem.
Nowadays, it usually lasts 30 seconds.
Oh, representation is a problem.
WWE back in the day and other wrestling shows used to really...
repetition is another problem.
It makes the WWE seem lazy.
Yeah, it is.
Let's take a show like Monday Night Raw for one example. Monday Night Raw, they have a week between each show. During the course of that week, they could film a scene with 2 wrestlers in a hotel, in a gym, at a store, I don't care, whatever you come up with. They could film a scene with 2 wrestlers where they get into a confrontation outside of the arena. You know, they could do something like they used to do stuff like that. You know, they don't have enough fights in the parking lot. They don't have enough fights backstage. And it's really an unbelievable format to believe that these guys who really hate each other will only confront each other when they get to the
later on in the evening, I'm gonna
wait for him to talk for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna do a stream of me
even though they're all
doing my
traveling to the
first
same
drawing
cities,
on YouTube
they've got to be crossing paths
in a
at
while.
gyms, in restaurants,
I'm
and
just
so on
gonna
and
do
so
the
forth.
outlines, and
But the
then
WWE gives you none of that when they used to
I'll
do that
do
all
all
the
the
time.
coloring for
Some
tomorrow
of the
when I
most
go to
exciting
church.
scenes for pro
I
wrestling
don't even know
fans
if I'm
over
gonna
the
go or
years
not
have
because
been
I'm
the
feeling
scenes
like I'm
that were
coming
away
down
from
on
the
something.
ring. They were backstage. You know, Stone Cold Steve Austin breaking into Brian Pillman's house. You know, Vince McMahon's, Steve Austin filling up Vince McMahon's Corvette with the cement. The list goes on and on and on, and they've clearly gotten away from that. And it goes back to the shows being redundant, copy and paste format, not exciting enough, same fucking show every fucking week.
I remember Stone Cold and Booker T had a church. At a church when Booker playing behind.
Heels, right?
I remember Stone Cold and Booker T at a church when Booker's playing. I mean, when Booker T was playing bingo with old folks. Uh, she had the winning board, and what was that? Sorry about that. Winning board. He tapped her on the shoulder and pointed. She looked and switched the board. Yeah, man, I remember that, man. That's what good times though. That happened back in 2002. You don't have nothing like this nowadays, especially when it's PG. This is how you know it sucks.
For the uninitiated, heels are bad guys. Of course, most people know that. But heels are rarely ever believable threats. They only win by cheating. And true credible opposition to Vince McMahon's hand-picked guys are not really built. You know, when you really take a strong look at what happens with Vince's chosen ones, John Cena and Roman Reigns, when you take a strong look at what happens with these motherfuckers, there's always an excuse. There was an injury. Oh, there was this injury or that injury. It may take them 3 months to throw the injury in there, but they'll throw it in there. They'll protect him with a ring post. Oh, he ran into the ring post. Oh, the referee was down and he hit him with this. The WWE has an absolutely antiquated point of view when it comes to the way that they present their heels. Their heel has to cheat to win. Their heel cannot win on their own merits. Their heels have to run from their own fucking shadows. Coward heels are a big problem, and there's two that you can look at. Recently, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens as champions. These guys were pussies. Their character-wise, they were pussies.
Faggots.
They weren't booked as credible champions, and
faggots.
From the WWE's point
Mega
of view,
faggot.
that's how you build up heat with these guys. If that's the only way you could think of building up heat for heels nowadays, well, then you have zero creativity. It's redundant. Fans are sick and fucking tired of it. Fans want better than coward chicken shit heels. Number 3, throwing money away. This is basically the way that Blitz teamers were putting it. And here are some examples. CM Punk catches fire, right? The Summer of Punk. You all remember the Summer of Punk. You know, that actually brought some people back to wrestling. It's kind of funny because there's been 3 different individuals, well, 4 to a certain degree, but there's been 3, borderline 4 individuals that I've had people tell me brought them back to wrestling. You had The Rock. People got excited about The Rock. They wanted to see The Rock beat John Cena.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar. People got excited
Cena
about Brock Lesnar.
Cena never put Punk over clean. He never did.
They're part-time.
Cena and Cena. John Cena will.
So, you know, as far as full-time guys,
he a phony.
CM Punk brought a lot of people to wrestling, or they gave people a reason to stick around.
Oops. Sorry. Wait a minute.
They gave people a reason to stick around.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
I did that by accident. I meant the
The Rock, they're there part-time. The Rock is barely there anymore. So, you know, as far as full-time guys, CM Punk. CM Punk brought a lot of people to wrestling, or they gave people a reason to stick around. They got excited about CM Punk. He was cutting good promos. They liked it. It felt authentic to them. And what did WWE do? And the other one's Daniel Bryan, by the way. But what did the WWE do with CM Punk? This guy has the most babyface DVD of all time coming out, or one of them, where it's like this super babyface DVD. He said in his interview with Colt Cabana he didn't really want to turn heel because he was giving up a bunch of merchandise. But they had him turn heel. And there's been a pattern of turning guys heel who are starting to really gain steam. This way, John Cena and Roman Reigns, in their minds, runs unopposed. Remember when they even tried to turn Daniel Bryan heel and the fans weren't having it? Right? So this is what fans are talking about when they see the WWE throwing away money.
Punk sold more merch than Cena,
and then you look
and they had a problem with that.
Like Wyatt,
of course they did, because everybody is...
Fans get really excited.
Let me pause the video. Big D, what you just said right there was actually true. Everybody has a problem with... they had a problem with CM Punk, you know, selling more merchandise over Cena, because that's Basically, the whole truth about it is CM Punk is better than Cena. Plus, everybody thinks that Cena is the most hardest working man in the WWE. But the truth be told, he's playing politics on everybody, killing the business already, and he expects us to accept it. I really don't think that's supposed to happen because I just don't get it. And plus, they never even had CM Punk's ice cream bars. I know it'll probably taste nasty, but I would love to try it one day. Manufactured by the merchandise. Yeah.
WWE just feeds them to Cena and Reigns. You know, again, throwing money away. People were excited about Kevin Owens.
CM Punk has the best mic skills, wrestling skills, and the best promo. But they gave Fruit Day the bar. Says, don't they? Yeah, they did, man. They did. I remember.
Fucking title run because they looked at it and they said, "This is bullshit. This guy's carrying himself like a big pussy."
Last year I did a reactions to everything wrong with WWE. I think it's Fastlane or it's something like that. The part when the new gay or the Fruit Day came out and said that, you know, they got ice cream bars now. That was a direct shot at CM Punk. So it's really not fair for them to you know, do CM Punk like that. He never even has ice cream bars, you know, cause I wanted to see how I look. It probably just like a, you know, your basic ice cream bar, you know, a vanilla ice cream, chocolate cookie, you know, that's basically what your typical ice cream sandwich looks like. Nikki Sian surpassing AJ Lee was bad enough. Nikki Bella was the worst champion of all time. That girl can't even wrestle worth the you know, let me tell you something. Nikki Bella is so trash, she can't even wrestle worth the $2 bills. That's how trash she is. That's how trash the Bella twins are. Not only that, but it's just their reality shows aren't even real. All reality shows are not real. And not only that, they can't even wrestle. And there's one thing that AJ Lee stated, and I loved her quote when she said this. And hard to argue with that. Worst women, yeah, she is. The one thing that AJ Lee mentioned about, thank God AJ Lee pipe bomb. Oh yeah, she did, man. It's one of the best moments I'll never forget. Like, she was real. She didn't want to be on no reality show. She just wanted to stay in the company and just do stuff for the fans. Like, you know, AJ Lee was the WWE. I hated the way they used her. They treated her like she could have been the new face of the women's division. Burn the trash twins. Yeah, they are. And oh, yeah, getting back to what AJ Lee said. She said that talent doesn't come from sexually transmitted. So when she said something like that, when she was talking about how you cannot always use your sexuality as talent, because what her, Marie, and the other women wrestlers with plastic surgery. Plus, I just felt like women's wrestling, and now we have to deal with the fact that they got the very first women's Royal Rumble. Oh God. The winner of that match will have a chance to face Ronda Rousey at Wrestle freaking Mania. What kind of stipulation is that? It's it's BS. Nikki Bella gets paid a lot other than any female wrestlers. She does no joke. Wow, for real? She gets paid more than other women wrestlers? That ain't fair at all.
Same with Seth Rollins. And then you look
Like
at
Maria
the second tier
said,
stars that
inspired
are
against finches.
with good
It's about
storylines
working
and
with your
mid-card
hands.
matches are
Not
often-
the, oh yeah, I love that quote.
Like the WWE's
I haven't
concerned
watched
with winning
Spartacus
a
though,
Roman
but I
Reigns.
love that line you
They
just said right
talk
there,
about
man.
Roman
That's
Reigns
actually
95
so
times
true.
throughout the fucking show.
Work hard with your
And
hands,
fans
not
wanna be
spreading your
excited
legs.
about that match
I know
in
what you meant by
mid-card.
that. That's a good
By the way,
quote.
how
I love
does
that.
WWE drop the ball? With El Generico and Kevin Steen, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, they put no effort into that build. There have been many builds where you're sitting there saying to yourself you're excited about it when it first starts out, but then they just half-ass it. They put no effort into it, and they leave money on the table with that.
Yeah, man. I love that quote.
Aren't stupid.
Work hard. Working with your hands, not spreading your legs. I love that quote, man. I'm gonna start saying that to everybody.
They go, well, if they don't care, then I don't care. Better talent is also, this was a big one for a lot of people. A lot of people are sick and tired of better talent being held back on the third most watched show.
Exactly.
NXT. Now, some people come with the, and this is still all under number 3, throwing money away. Some people come from the angle of, well, keep them in NXT because then they won't get buried on the main roster.
Oh, trust me, they're gonna get buried thanks to Vince McMahon. You you keep feeding them niggas to John Cena and Roman Reigns a lot, then you already have a problem.
Because the main roster fucking sucks. And why the fuck is a Nakamura, a Bobby Roode, a so on and so forth, spending time down in NXT, the third most watched show, and then I have to tune in for 3 hours on Monday nights and the show fucking sucks? Obviously Nakamura's come up to the main roster, but you know what I mean, right?
Already fed Nakamura to Trash Mahal. Oh yeah. That was a huge mistake they did, man. I did not like that at all.
Too fucking bad. They have that wrestler taking losses, and then you see, there's no way. No matter how hard the crowd pops, even with Daniel Bryan and CM Punk at their height, at the height of their popularity, no matter how hard that crowd popped, these guys were never going to be as protected as John Cena and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that goes back to Vince McMahon being out of touch
Stupid.
with his
Vince
own
McMahon,
audience.
shit, man, he needs to go.
You're talking about, these are wrestlers that the fans in mass want to see pushed. They would love to see these guys protected like they do Cena and Reigns. No chance because Vince didn't pick them, so fuck you. They're not going to listen to the fans. They may throw you a bone here and there, but the WWE would rather throw money away. That's
what they do best, because they don't care.
Number 2, catering to the PC culture.
Oh, yeah.
Afraid to offend.
Preschool.
There's a lot of things that falls under this category. This was a huge one.
A Cesaro section. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Sucks. It's a big corn fest.
I mean, that was kind of fun, but it's
the
just
dialogue between the wrestlers is childish and just completely unnatural.
The new gay, or should I say the fruit day, are that one example that the PC audience are just basically the worst. I just think that the WWE is basically doing what Power Rangers does. They cater to the younger audience. I mean, I know it's been like that since 20 years. Well, 25 years now. But come on. I mean, you guys can do so much better. Like, all this kiddie, childish stuff needs to end. Like, why are you doing this?
That's not the way people talk to each other. It doesn't come off as being real. Fans want
that's PC pandering in the worst.
They don't want the prancing and dancing.
And the lack of...
right?
Yeah.
Fans want authenticity. They don't get it.
And let me just say this too. The kids these days, kids back then and now don't even care about no kiddie stuff. Like, for instance, if you have a 13-year-old child or 11-year-old kid who watches horror movies and R-rated films, that this is how you know that they do not care. I mean, kids will watch some grown folk stuff. They're gonna pick up a lot of things that the grown folks were doing, for years. And once they grow up, they're gonna end up doing the same thing, or just watch the same thing. So you can't be always making. Hold on. You should know Shane McMahon quit WWE because he wasn't hired to. He wasn't. Oh, he wasn't here to the throne. He got kicked to the curb. Yeah, yeah. I remember hearing some stories about that when he quit wrestling in 2010. He wanted. He wanted to turn. Well, he wanted to turn the business back. Well, make the business a little bit better, but unfortunately, it's not going that way because this is Vince McMahon at his best. He doesn't care at all about the fans whatsoever. I don't see any point of Shane McMahon trying to make the business better, but it's just never going to get any better. So, but yeah, the PC catering is just ridiculous. It's all about the kids now. You barely see any adult fans in there whatsoever. It's just sad to me.
Fans want intensity. They don't get it. I mean, anyone who looks at, like, let's say an MMA or a boxing feud where guys are talking shit to each other, or they see two guys at work who get into an argument.
Stephanie has power. Shane's only a figurehead, which is bad. Oh, figurehead. Yeah, it's a lot worse.
Promos on each other, right? And they see this, and they're like, oh man, even in movies, some of the trash talking and stuff, oh man, oh shit, it's about to go down. Then they tune into WWE, you got the fucking corny jokes, the corny lines, the childish references, and it just doesn't come off as being fucking real. So there is a lot of that going on in WWE, and WWE's gone a completely different direction. When you're talking about, this is the crazy part about it. Like Mike Tyson, right? What brought Mike Tyson to the dance and boxing? I'll use an example everyone knows. Well, fuck, man, he had some pretty good boxing skills, but at the end of the day, it was Mike Tyson's ability to knock someone's fucking head off. Now, what if Mike Tyson said, nah, I'm not going to do that anymore. I just want to box like Muhammad Ali. I'm going to move around the ring. I'm going to use my...
That sounds like something Cena would do.
And slip punches. People would have been like...
Shane wants to run ECW and WCW and bring it back to bring it back to it was Sally Vince McMahon.
Pushing the fucking boundaries.
Hold up.
I'm
not doing that better. RGB Gamer says Shane wanted to run ECW and WCW and bring it back to where it was. Sadly, Vince made it BS. Yeah, he did. Vince loves to get his hands on a lot of things and basically wants to make things his way. And this is how you know that fans like us who used to be passionate about your company to the point where you don't even want to watch wrestling anymore. And it's frustrating to me as a wrestling fan. You want to see your product improve, but it ain't working like that, homie. Never.
And by the way, by all accounts, there were actually more kids watching the WWE back then than now. And you had a number of things happen. You had the Chris Benoit thing happen. Linda McMahon ran for the Senate. She now works for President
perfection.
Donald Trump,
yeah.
Right? You have all this stuff that goes on. And they seem scared. They're scared to push the boundaries. But you'll turn on all these other shows on TV, even some of the most popular shows on TV, and it's some of the most edgy, gory shit you've seen. No, not WWE. They've got to be childish and corny and cater to this.
That's why I gave up on wrestling. Period. That's why I stopped watching wrestling late last year.
There were some people who made the argument that Vince McMahon
became a joke to me.
Is the best way to put it. So for a lot of people, the product isn't edgy enough. And it's not just that. They don't just need blood and guts and fire and half-naked women and stuff like that. The WWE's gone to the extreme opposite side where it's fucking corny and childish. That's not the way people fucking talk. The number one reason, and by the way, some of the people that participated in this have given up on WWE. They keep up with the WWE, like reading results, watching our reviews, that sort of thing. And then maybe if they heard there was a good match, they'll go check it out. But they've given up, some of them. Some of the people who participated in this still watch. John Cena and Roman Reigns.
I was going to say.
This is the number one problem for so many people.
Oh, yeah.
They're sick and fucking tired of John Cena and Roman Reigns being forced on them, being forced down their throats. Fans tell the WWE that, look, I'll stop. You know what? If John Cena beats this person,
yeah,
Roman
man.
Reigns beats this person, I'm done. And then that gets ignored. You see these threats out there, and then people, for some reason, it's unbelievable, actually assume that it won't happen. And then you see people saying that leading up to a match where Roman Reigns retires The Undertaker, and then all of a sudden the WWE's hitting all-time low viewership afterwards. And instead of acknowledging the fact that some of those people who threatened to stop watching actually did, oh no, it's because SpongeBob SquarePants the movie was on this week. No, it was because the Wizard of Oz Remastered was on. You literally have people fucking fundamentally telling you why they're going to quit watching. The exact thing happens that they don't want to see, so they quit. They quit. And I've seen thousands and thousands of wrestling fans over the years that have reached out to us. They said, yeah, I finally gave up because I was sick of John Cena. I'm just done. Enough of the fucking Roman Reigns show. I'm done.
Everyone says Cena ruined wrestling for everybody. Even I said the same thing. So it's no surprise to me that Cena and Reigns are the biggest cancers in the WWE.
People don't like John Cena. They don't find him to be authentic, find him to be a con artist, a kiss ass, and don't want to invest in him. They think he's trash. Guess what? I think he's trash. He's garbage. There's no entertainment value out of John Cena for me. I don't want to see him get beat. I don't want to see him get beat up. I want to see him go home. Roman Reigns, same thing. This guy grabs a microphone. He sounds like a fucking idiot. His entrances are boring. Look at his entrances. He walks to the ring with his stupid look on his face. Just walks to the ring. The guy's fucking wrestling matches are redundant as fuck. And he's getting the same type of booking John Cena did. So it's a combination of factors.
I want to see him.
First of all,
I want to see him
fans
go
don't
home
see
too.
talent, neither
A lot of us
they don't
do
like
want to
them.
see
They
Cena
think
and
they
Reigns
suck.
go home.
And then the combination
Like
of that,
I hate those guys
along
within
with
my
having
soul.
them forced down your throat, and watching them beat some of your favorites over and over and over again. Fans finally say, fuck it. They're not, they don't care about me, then I don't care about them, I'm out. John Cena and Roman Reigns are the biggest problem a lot of people have with the WWE. Number one. And I've got a bonus one that I wanted to bring up.
Oh.
Okay? The WWE talks down to their fans.
Oh, they do.
So you've got a bunch of frustrated fans for a good portion of the reasons that I just named. You have all of these frustrated fans. And then you have ex-wrestlers, ex-bookers, ex-managers, ex-announcers, current bookers, current wrestlers who go out there on social media or in interviews and are absolutely condescending as
They really do, yeah.
to their fans. They're flippant about the fans' frustrations. They talk shit
They do.
about them. They label them. They've got all these little cute nicknames for their fans, right? They're still using internet fans. In a day and age where 99% of WWE's fans are on the internet, and even the biggest WWE supporters are on the internet, they're still using internet fans. It's unfucking believable. They've got this high and mighty stance.
It was never like that back then.
Their fans.
Before social media even started.
You ever wrestled at WrestleMania?
Well, there was MySpace, but
Three
still.
days later, they're giving their opinion on pro football. Like they know it, like they played in the NFL. They're fucking hypocrites. So they talk shit to their fans. They do not respect their fans.
They sure don't.
Only when they're feeling a little.
So why should we respect their product if they don't respect us, our opinions? We're the ones right about everything, so.
Fucking respect the fans. So then, all it takes, and I've actually seen this. All it takes is someone being super frustrated about the WWE, and then a wrestler or
Alright guys, we're almost at 38
whatever,
minutes, so
talk shit to them, labels them.
when
Maybe not even
by
directly or
38
indirectly.
minutes and
And I
11
say, you know what,
seconds
that's
comes to a close,
I mean,
I'm
I'm not
gonna
about to put up with this.
end this
You
video
know,
and I'm gonna
they're
tell
not
you
getting
my
my money
overall
anymore.
thoughts
And they're out.
on the product
And
as
that's what I
well.
call the WWE establishment. They make excuses for everything. They ignore the fans. And to make it even worse, they talk shit to the frustrated fans.
Don't
And those
they?
fans say, fine,
Don't
fuck
they?
it, I'm out. So these are the top 10 reasons, along with the honorable mentions and the bonus reason, that the WWE sucks in a lot of people's minds. And the WWE is losing viewers and fucking dying.
Alright, that's gonna be it. Define the fans, actually, they do. Let me, here's my opinion on today's product itself. It's garbage. It sucks. This company is slowly dying in its own matter. Not only that it's slowly dying, but the fans' smarts are the biggest reason I hate this company now. I respect Cena, but I can't stand kissing kiss to PG. Blame Vince for commanding Cena and burying superstars. Give new superstar a chance. Finally make Cena a heel. I respect your opinion, PS4. I mean, RBG Gamer. Listen, I respect your opinion, RBG, but you have to look at my standpoint of view when it comes to John Cena. My hatred for this character is over 9,000 because of the way that he's been burying people left and right, refusing to, give other people talent, but it's never going to get. I mean, it's never going to get any. Hold on, let me turn the lamp on because it's looking extra dark in here. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Crap. Micromanaging reputations, pig mat, round hole, PC, SJW, pandering, Cena and Reigns, Vince out of touch, and that countdown. Oh yeah, the three of them are the biggest of the biggest jokes that is basically killing this product. And it's very, very hard to watch their stuff if they keep on with this nonsense. It's very hard for people like me to accept their product for what it is. And it's really, really hard for me to take their product seriously after everything that this company has given us over the years. It's actually getting to a point where I don't even want to watch wrestling anymore. I've said this 1,000 times and I'm going to say it again. I stopped watching wrestling late last year because of what happened, what's going on. Black people being mistreated, right? Disrespected. The product sucks. And I said that I was going to do my live stream reaction to Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler's commentating on the 11th of next week when Raw goes 25th anniversary. So that's the only time I'm going to be watching wrestling on TV. After that, after that, I'm done. Because I can't stand it. I really can't. So hopefully you all enjoy my live stream. I definitely needed something to do. And why am I looking old in this video? Put back the hoodie on. That's not how my image looks. My image works. Thank you all for tuning in with me. I'll plan on doing more live streams soon. Subscribe, leave your comments down below, and hit the like button. As always, I'm your host, Demi Hughes Reacts, and I am signing out.